If a motherfucker sit there and kiss your ass, and every one of y'all women know this, the men that kiss your ass and smile the most, they fuck you and never call you, or they fuck you and you find out they're lying. They don't care. They don't care what you say on a date because they just trying to screw. They don't care if you got blue hair, gray hair. They don't care most of these men don't even care that your pussy stink. They just go tell their homeboys, her pussy stink. But he don't tell you. If you think niggas from Atlanta gay, I'm going to overcome it. If you think niggas under 6 feet got little dick, I'm going to overcome it. I'm not going to beat myself up against the wall. And if a woman just doesn't like me, who I am, you know what I'll do? Go to one that does. I'm not going to say that your daddy black, therefore you should like me. Because let me tell you what, a lot of y'all women who are asking for men with 6 figures, your daddy didn't make 6 figures. A lot of y'all women who are asking for men who over 6 feet, your daddy 5'3". And we don't sit up there and get to tell you, your daddy had a little dick, so you should want mine. And yet you tell us, your mama black. Just because my mama black, my mama fucked my daddy, and I wouldn't be with anybody who fucked my daddy. My mama titties is on her lap. I wouldn't want a woman whose titties is on their lap. These are ridiculous things to say, but you try to shame a person instead of do what black men have to do every day. Convince a person.
Tommy, I understand.
Yo, Tommy, this is fact. I just had this conversation. Women can say everything that they want, right? But then if a man says and nobody says anything, as soon as a man steps up and says, "Listen, I want a woman who's physically fit, who's wears her whatever it is." If a woman doesn't fit that standard, she will try to fight that battle. Well, why? Your mama wasn't this. I'm like, it doesn't matter. If my mama was a crackhead, does that mean I have to marry a crackhead now? If my mama was albino, does that mean I have to marry an albino woman? Like, the things that women say in order to shame a man just because they don't agree with them is crazy.
Interesting, and you make a very valid point. But to go back to Ham's point and go back to some of the comments, like the conversation this evening went left. It didn't start when Tommy came on. You're absolutely right, Ham. The conversation went left when the man was up here and he was trying to tell us why we're not getting approached. And he was like, have you ever considered the fact that some of y'all are just ugly?
Absolutely.
That's where shit went left.
Absolutely.
That's where shit went left.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
But can that not be a fact? No.
Hold on. Then I responded in kind.
Before I came up?
Absolutely.
Yes. And then so I responded in kind. You're not the authority. You don't get to tell niggas that they're ugly when you look like somebody's baby mama. And then here come angry man. Don't disrespect that black man. But it was
This is before I came up.
Hold on. Let me get that.
Time during the day. I said this the last time during the day. When we come at y'all,
I didn't say no shit like that.
Reaction. It's normally a reaction. He said something. He was coming for us. I clapped back. It was a reaction. Didn't nobody tell him to shut the fuck up?
Hold on, Dana.
I cannot let Dana do that, man. Dana, you cannot do
Is that not a fair?
Hold on, Tommy. Let me
Wait a minute. Is that not a fair thing? Because remember, DJ Hamp said that he had a whole show where he said, "What do you average to ugly niggas do who ain't funny?" And they stepped up and didn't get mad and say, "Who the fuck you talking about?"
Facts.
He actually asked us to rate ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm curious. I really want to know this. Why is it that why is it that all black women apparently are beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
That's not what it was. It was, so I wish you had been here, Tommy, to see it, because it wasn't just that he was calling us ugly. He was saying things like, my jokes land with white women. My jokes, what did he say?
Why would that bother you?
Why
would that bother you? What if that's true?
Hold on. Maybe it is. But why can't it just be that white women like my jokes, so they think that I'm funny?
Why tell someone? Wait a minute. Why tell someone how they have to present?
Yeah, you did. Let her finish though.
It's a fact. If a woman tells me I've never had a white man who don't pay for the first date, why would I say you ain't got to compare me to white men if what she said is true?
Puerto Rican ugly?
It's also that nigga's ugly, but that's not the point. The point is, it's not the fucking point. The point is,
somebody said you called the guy named World Class ugly unprovoked. Is that true?
You called the Puerto Rican ugly?
No.
Wow.
No. It wasn't
Yes,
unprovoked.
you did. Yes, you did.
So they
That's
lying on
that's
you?
my point. That's why I need to get in here. Because you lying.
I wasn't even here last week.
First of all, you
I
up
wasn't
here
even
playing
here
the
last
victim.
week.
Hold on. First of all, you up here
I
playing the
wasn't even
victim.
here
For
last week.
one. You are the main one that be talking about men. You are the main one. And you always try to play the victim talking about men talking about you first. That be the damn lie every time. Men do not come up here talking about you first. You the one that take it left every time.
I just demonstrated it
time.
right now, UT. I just demonstrated it. I said he came up here talking crazy to us about us, how we ain't shit and black women don't do X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. And have you ever considered the fact that some of y'all are just fucking ugly? So then I responded. I didn't come at that nigga first. He came
but you're not, if you're not ugly, why did you respond?
He asked
Hold
you.
on.
If
If you're not ugly, why you care?
I can only hear one of y'all
watch
yelling
this.
at me at a time.
How did he
I
come
can
at
only
you?
hear one of y'all yelling at me at a time.
UT,
I can only hear one of y'all yelling at me at a time.
Now remember, I gotta get Drabino in. He been waiting patiently.
Just give me
Man, I
1
gotta go
second,
to
please.
bed.
Please,
Nah,
Drabino.
let me just
Just
go.
give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Beans,
Because I want to
condense
respond
your
exactly to what she
response.
just said, because that matters,
But
bro.
condense it though. Condense it.
Absolutely. But see, Dana, and you know I love you. I was watching. What I'm saying is there's no way for you to prove that when he said some women are ugly, that he was talking about the people on the panel.
Facts.
And then that stuff that he was saying about himself didn't have anything to do with you, with the women on the panel or black women in general. He was basically self-deprecating, if you ask me, by saying that he can't get black women to appreciate his jokes and stuff. So it's no way for you to actually facilitate or prove that he was talking about y'all. I think y'all take that personal because y'all know that man don't even got a black woman, a black wife. And it's like, how you gonna talk about black women when you married a non-black woman? I think that's really where that comes from, but I could be
He
wrong.
said, have y'all considered that some of y'all, I don't know, he's not talking about the women on the panel. He was talking about black women generally. Have y'all just considered
It's
that some of y'all are
true.
just
Well,
ugly?
that's a true statement.
Fine. Maybe it is true. It is true because right before he said that, I said the same thing. I don't respond to some of y'all because maybe y'all niggas ugly. That's fine. But it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. And we're not going to make it out. Y'all got to go back and roll the tape because that's not what happened.
I got to talk to you because she obviously, this is sickening. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit that Dana is doing right now, she is up here calling the pot that's calling the kettle black. She is literally the damn pot. She the pot. She be on here. She do the same thing. They just like she kept on saying earlier. She was saying to me, we could have had a one-on-one conversation, a good conversation. But she the main one that does this all the time. She can't play the victim on that shit, and she the main culprit.
I'm not the victim.
You shouldn't even have said that shit. I don't even know why you got the balls, got the overreach to say that.
Why you up here talking? Come on, UT. Come on, UT.
You shouldn't even have the overreach to say that, bro.
You and I don't have to say it.
All right, this is an argument.
Go ahead, I'm done.
Go ahead, Drog. We about to.
Listen. So Dana is doing what a lot of women do, which is try to fight every single battle. She's trying to fight every single battle. They've proven her to be wrong. This man said, I'm talking about the ugly comment. If the man said, what if some of y'all are ugly? Women will go crazy because they think that every single woman is beautiful. And how dare a man ever comment on a lady's looks? But they talk cold, hard trash about men every single day, and men just take it. Men just take it. Men will even say, yeah, I already know I'm not good looking. You don't hear women saying that because every woman thinks that she's a 10. So she probably took it personally, either because she is insecure about her own looks. She looks a little full in the face, so she might be a little overweight. So she felt some type of way about it. That's why she felt like she had to defend it. And instead of just saying, I'm wrong, she's doing all of these tricks, trying to moonwalk through a minefield in order to come out being right. Dana is wrong in this situation. And this is what, what's that guy's name? Beans. This is what Beans was saying a few minutes ago. This is why he doesn't want to come up here and try to talk to women, because it always, a constructive conversation, 9 times out of 10, when you're talking to a black woman, is going to turn, if you're telling her about herself or what she needs to fix, it's going to go left. It's going to go left.
All right. Tommy, I've known Tommy for 15 years. I don't know if he still remember me or not. The last time we talked was during the pandemic. You remember when the pandemic started? But I'm gonna tell you the reason why Tommy led to me getting married. You know, Tommy said that it's a lot of things that he said. He said, if you want to get married to a woman, let that woman listen to you, listen to Tommy. So I went on a road trip with my wife for over 5 hours, and he listened to Tommy and did not say anything. And that's how I realized that women have sense. Anytime when you see like a lot of these women, they get offended by what Tommy is saying rather than listening to what she's saying. And then after that, when we came back from the road trip, up to now, my wife do not straighten her hair. My wife have changed a lot of things. Even to the pandemic, when I started talking to Tommy, because me and him, we used to talk. I'm mad that he got off YouTube. Yeah, we used to talk a lot. And then I'm mad that he got off YouTube. But it's like the last time we talked, he was like, oh, there's a Sierra Leonean girl you want to get married. And my wife was like, yo, you need to call Tommy back and tell him that you got a girlfriend. So I wanted to tell Tommy that story. Like, thank you a lot for what you did. A lot of these people, they don't understand what you're doing. You're doing the Lord's work.
Listen, there's so many people, and that's what I don't go out and brag. Like if I donate, I don't brag and tell somebody how much I donate. It's up to them to do it. If I help somebody, I don't brag and tell. It's up to them to do it. I do for people because I think it's right. When I have somebody like that young lady who was up here, the two row and the other one, when they're telling me you ain't doing this, I always tell them, I know I've done more than you, but I don't say it. I just let them rattle it off. I have so many people who told me they've gotten married because of that simple thing that I told them. Let them listen to one of my shows and see how they respond. See what they say. A combative woman will do, and it's no offense to Dana, but Dana, you found a reason and people have to keep telling you that's not true. If people have to keep telling you that's not true, maybe you should think before you speak. But Black women don't have to because they can shame the people they're speaking to. I had to listen because I didn't know that I was the one who started the drama. There was no drama before I came. It was kumbaya if I listened to you. But they had to tell you, no, that was the fourth argument. But you made me feel like crap. Like before I came, there were tulips and everybody was tiptoeing through them. You can't do that to people because I never said, whoa, it's when we speak like that, we try to ruin a point that's being made. Mm-hmm. I tried to tell y'all, there's a reason I'm with one. There's a reason why I'm raising little Black girls and then I got babies' mamas who ain't talking shit. I have to be doing something right. I have to. For me to be going out saying the crap that I'm saying, and I got a mom who's a pastor who comes on my show and say, I disagree with you, son, but I'm proud of you. Somebody thinks that I actually do give a shit because I'm not one of the passport bros or let me get a white bitch bro. I got a Black one. And I love Black women, just like I love the 49ers. And when Brock Purdy put us on a 3-game losing streak, guess who was the main one talking shit?
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Guess who was the main one saying we need to get our defense correct? Me. Because that's my team, and I want them to win. And you know how I feel about Black women? That's my motherfucking team. And I don't want them in the basement. I don't want them missing the fucking playoffs. I want them motherfuckers winning a championship every year. And if you you know your coach don't sit up there and brag about you when you win one game that year. You know your coach tell you we got to get this shit together and y'all suck and y'all need to practice more. And that's why I don't listen to women tell me what I'm saying is wrong, because any man that's ever had a father know your father don't sit there and pat you on your ass when you getting C's. No. He tell you I demand better for you. And do you know why I demand more from you? Because I love you. And if any of y'all follow the Bible, what does it say? What does it say? Out of chastisement is love. You chastise that which you love. If a motherfucker sit there and kiss your ass, and every one of y'all women know this, The men that kiss your ass and smile the most, they fuck you and never call you, or they fuck you and you find out they're lying. They don't care. They don't care what you say on a date because they just trying to screw. They don't care if you got blue hair, gray hair. They don't care most of these men don't even care that your pussy stink. They just go tell their homeboys, her pussy stink. But he don't tell you.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
And Tommy,
Listen, man. Mic drop. That is this goes for majority of the men. This isn't even black right now, but this goes for majority of the men that are in America. When we are chastising you women, if there are even women listening to this, when we are giving you constructive criticism, it is because we want what is best for you. When I was younger, my father gave me a whooping because he wanted what is best for me. My mother yelled at me because she wanted what was best for me. So many women think that we're against you because when we tell you something that you don't want to hear, or when we tell you something that isn't good or doesn't make you feel good. Just because it doesn't make you feel good doesn't mean that it's wrong. At the end of the day, we want you to win because we love you. This isn't I hear people say a gender war. This isn't a gender war. Because if this was really a gender war and men were really taking this seriously, like this war would have been over in a week. Because y'all can't do anything without us. You just can't. Okay? So constructive criticism is coming from a place of love for the most part. Now, are there some people out there like a Fresh and Fit that might go a little over, be a little extreme and be a little nasty and crass? Yes. But for even what they're saying, a lot of what they're saying is true. And they're saying it so that women don't get to the end of their life and be like, oh, I don't have anything.
To piggyback off that, my father didn't say this shit to me when I made straight A's because it was expected. One day I actually asked him, why don't you say anything to me when I do something good? He said, why should I congratulate you for some shit you're supposed to do anyway? Ooh. It's expected.
I expect
But you have to have balance.
Well, hold on. Yeah, it's expected. So I was like, what can I say?
Dana, that's the thing for me.
What can I tell him, Tommy?
See, what happened was, Dana, real quick, what happened was Mandrell added to Tommy's point, which he's not wrong.
Right.
But what happens on YouTube is points also get stifled when people add on to him. When Tommy made that point, we should have let that bitch marinate a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. To give it time to sink in. You know what I mean? Right. But Mandrell ad-libbed like he Puff Daddy without all the
he just cut in.
That's a bad example, man. That's a bad example.
No, but what happened was UT. Now what happened was on that one, Mandrell, UT stepped on my point. You see how that worked? I didn't even get to finish my point.
I ain't been able to talk all day. I'm sorry.
UT with the bad mic stepped on my point, and then I couldn't finish.
Can I say something? Can I say something to Beans? I want to say something to Beans. I'm gonna tell you out of the kindness of my heart. As I spoke, I stopped talking because I saw you shaking your head, and as a man, I appreciate that.
Nodding, right?
I don't mind telling you. I know, like you said, we've had our. But as a man, I sit up there and I said, "Okay, if Bean's shaking his head, shut the fuck up. Don't go too far." I said,
nodding, right? You mean nodding, Tommy, right?
I said, drop it right there.
He's saying nodding your head. Nodding your head.
Absolutely, because as I've told people 100 times, I don't care if we beefing, if I don't like you, whatever. If you saying what's right, you saying what's right. I'm not gonna pretend like you saying something wrong because I might have some sort of issue with you. You saying what's right, you saying what's right, and I'm gonna stand next to you as long as you're right. It is what it is. We can deal with our issue at another day. But in that moment, bro was kicking the facts. And like I said, everybody who know me know. Like I started all this in this space, not the whole woke space, but in this space, I started that black woman is God shit. Nobody was saying that over here on me. Absolutely. I support the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them win. You know, I'm like, I want to see them win. But at the same time, we got to hold them accountable. That's why I talk about my relationship openly, because I want people to know these things they saying, they are real. I am with a woman who is half of everything these niggas talk about, and it drains the lifeblood out of me. But at the same time, I ain't got the bag, so I can't get rid of them.
Damn.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit
Hey,
like that.
real
Shit
quick,
like that.
man. We about to wrap this shit up. I want to.
Drink talking because this it's
He
the
been
drink.
drinking.
I feel you. This
Liquid
motherfucker
courage,
got me.
baby. Liquid courage.
That's that Paul Masson. Hey, I just want to say real quick, we're gonna get it. Final thoughts from everybody. Tommy, I will say, I feel like I wish clips like this of this last 10 minutes of you would be more viral.
Clip it, nigga.
I'm gonna clip it.
You can't clip it.
I got you. I'm gonna clip it.
Good. Do.
But you know what I'm saying? Because it's always the incidents. You know what I mean? That goes
they do this on purpose, though. They purposely.
No, I know.
Do a 2-hour show, and it'll be beautiful. They will take 5 fucking seconds just to show he's an evil person. And here's what I try to tell black folks: FBG Duck, King Von, all them have killed each other. They rap about fucking hoes and killing niggas. YouTube keeps it up. Black women don't ask for it to be taken down. Why is it that I am such a person that we got to take him down? But all I do is say black women look better in their natural state than with weave. How is that I hate myself or I hate them? All I say is black women, we should be married and having families with each other. How is that I hate them? They never point out that my movie, A Fatherless America, which if you go look at it on Amazon Prime, it is 8 out of 10. They never point out that movie was nothing but showing how we need each other. All I do is say about black women, we need each other, but I can't tell you I need you if you don't find me of value. I can't convince you that we can work together if you don't value me. Can you get a good worker if they don't value your job if you're Popeyes? No, that's why they got shitty workers there. Think about it. If we keep calling you queen, but you view us as pieces of shit, nigga, and that's why I got upset with the woman earlier. You don't refer to me as no nigga. I'm not your nigga. I'm not going to let one white woman refer to me as that, and I damn sure ain't going to let some woman in anger of what I'm saying call me a nigga. So I'm going to give you a word that bothers you. It's the same way of why black folks think it's cute to say white boy and white girl, but then when they get mad and say nigger, you racist. Well, then why did you start with them? Leave people the hell alone. If people are coming in like the brother said, that brother didn't tell her she was ugly. You ate that ugly. He didn't say you ugly. I don't give a damn if a woman coming in here and y'all niggas with little dicks. I'm not going to get mad, and I'm sure not going to eat that one. But you spend too much time instead of listening at what makes sense. And I'm telling you, they'll feed you sexy red before they feed you me. Why? Read the story of Hansel and Gretel. They were fed till they were full so they could be slaughtered. Somebody better say that boy good.
That's the end of part 2. Like, let me know what you think. Let me know if you resonate with the members on the panel, or if you think that some people just said something just completely ridiculous. That's it, and I will see you on another one.